Do you remember last week how I told you merchant ships weren't spawning on the high seas? Well, they fixed that this week, so I farmed merchant ships all week. So the whole point of starting high seas content was to get really high-end ingots that drop on merchant ships. And as I said, they weren't spawning for the whole first week, so I ended up just doing orc ships and orc beacons. Randomly, before week 6 started, they fixed the merchant ship spawning. So obviously I had to go down that rabbit hole for the entire week. As you can see, this yielded a ton of high-end resources, including Valerite, Verite, and Agapite, along with all assortments of other resources like high-end boards and leather. I don't have any immediate plans for these resources, but I know I'm going to need them someday as we've been working hard on the crafter, so it's just nice to know that we've got them. So there's two other things worth mentioning that happened in week 6. The first thing is we continued to sell mythical crates at pretty strong prices, and we have been as high as 95 million gold. Now, currently we're sitting at about 50 million, so you might be wondering, what happened to that extra 40 million? Well, that was point 2. We did manage to get this week 3 120 power scrolls, which were important for the builds that we're working on. The 3 scrolls that we got: number 1, Majory; number 2, Blacksmithing; number 3, Evaluating Intelligence. So as of the time of making this video, Majory is sitting at about 110, Eval at about 105, and Blacksmithing at about 119. Basically, anytime I'm watching YouTube or Twitch or making videos, I'm always trying to have one of these characters kind of running, building up these more boring skills, because I don't think it's going to be interesting stream content to make boomerangs for 10 hours straight. I will say one observation I had is that I thought blacksmithing was going super fast right up until it hit 115, and then it got super slow. I don't know if it's going to be that way for every skill, but I'm kind of anticipating that at 115 every skill is going to start to be a real slow pace. So because we didn't really do anything new this week, I'm not going to have any tutorials or intros, so we're just going to get right into the week 6 stream highlights. Let's just real quick here have an exciting moment. Oh, I bought 2. I told you that earlier. I actually bought 2 of these. All right, scroll of 120 blacksmithing. This marks the first power scroll usage, except for the random 105 focus I picked up on the ground in Luna that I use of this server. This is the first like 120 like major step to complete a character. So let's enjoy the moment. Do you wish to use the scroll? Yes. There it is. Major step complete. That's pretty awesome. Let's go take a look at trade and show caps. Blacksmithing will now be 120. We're 51 right now, so we got a friggin' long way to go. $120 Majory. Boom. Oh wait. Yes. There it is. Majory power scroll consumed. Now we can continue to raise Majory. So I actually consumed the Evaluating Intelligence scroll offline, but I thought I should record it. So here it is. But you don't see all the usual stream stuff. That's why. Can't get enough of this high seas content though. Not gonna lie, guys. Not gonna lie. All right, let's get our hold all organized here. I typically have a hard time like struggling with just making one character and sticking with it in this game. All right, I'm not super interested in orc boats today. I see what I'm interested in right here. You see it on the mini map right here. These guys. Please be NPCs. Somebody park their friggin' ship here. I'm really sick of people doing this. Like, guys, don't park your friggin' ships in the middle of the water. It's rude and annoying. It's frustrating. It's just like, whatever. Let's just go for the loot. Man, this is incredible. Mind blown. This is a dangerous spot to be right now, by the way. I don't want to get stalled in front of these cannons because these actually damage the ship. So the problem is I don't think anyone else is doing beacons. So... Hey, what happened? It's gone. The ship's gone. I didn't get to loot the hold. It despawns? Those things stay there for like an hour normally. I think we got all the valuable stuff off, maybe, most of it. I didn't get into the hold though. See, this is so frustrating. Look how congested it's gotten over here with people just like leaving their boats out. It's so rude. Like, I feel like the thing to do is to always park your boat. One of these would probably be an active workship. I don't know which. No, they're not. They're just full of people who just left their friggin' boats out. What is wrong with these people? I'm seeing a gargoyle ship. Hey, here it is. Here you are. Thanks for the pro tip. I appreciate it. How did I just miss? Okay, there you go. This is the vendor right here. So we can buy stuff. I have 60,000 points. So just you can get a mailbox for 1,000. We have a bunch of random robes. A mannequin deed. Oh, a mannequin. That's useful for crafting. That's useful for crafting. Good to know. Lily pads, mushrooms, chaos tile deed, refinement amalgamator to combine similar armor refinements into more powerful armor refinements. Nocturne earrings, earrings that have night sight. That's actually, frankly, right? Should I buy that? That's earrings with night sight. Should we just buy that? Let's return to it later. We're gonna switch over and we're gonna use that power scroll. I hope you guys are as enthusiastic about that as I am. I'm pretty happy. We finally got our 20 blacksmithing scroll we can use. Probably got about 50k ingots we can crank through, which will probably get our arms lore up to a point where I can make decent tailor suits. Okay, so let's load it in. I think you just put it in and double click it, right? Yup, golden. Always, I feel like always set yourself up for the next day. You know what I mean? Like, don't leave yourself logging on the next day thinking, man, why did yesterday me screw me over here? You know what I mean? And leave me with all this work to do. Get the work done. Make it happen. I remember going on saying a whole thing last night about you always got to make sure you leave yourself ready for the next day. You don't want to log on the next day and get pissed at prior you because, you know, prior you didn't leave the ship in a usable status. And I'm grateful to prior me for going through the effort to do exactly that. You know, maybe I'd like to use punctuation and spell things correctly. You know? So I'm gonna, a couple of you have already heard this, but like, I'm gonna reluctantly tell you guys that I think my back, after years of getting worse and worse, is not getting worse anymore. And arguably might have gotten slightly better. Maybe I should clear out some of these orcs, because there's a lot of them. We're gonna go for the ones that at least have real loot, not garbage. First YouTube video, one of the songs. Days Gone, what is that about? If I may ask. Shoot. What is going, oh no, it glitched across the server line? This was the ship, right? Where did it go? Well, I just wasted 3 shots. Ugh. Do you know what I just keep thinking about is, why is supply on any sort of gaming or PC related component so whacked out? Like, how has this become our new reality? Like, it's now, it's not just that that's what it is. It's that that's what we expect now. Hardening, protection. Like, we're all just gonna straight up assume that if anything new comes out, none of us are gonna be able to get it because someone's gonna buy all of it and try to resell it. And we'll just have to hope we can get it 6 months later. Even the Xbox One S's are sold out right now. Those came out 10 years ago. How many points do I have? I have 84,000 cleanup points. Cool. Fire you stupid cannons, man. That's the ship we want to be fighting over there. Not this stupid orc ship. This is the rude ship that someone should have docked but did not. I want to log in tomorrow, and I want my boat to be ready to rock and or roll. All right, so the ship is ready to go for tomorrow. I was sitting near the Buccaneer's den. Doubloon hand in person. And I was just kind of saying to people, hey, you want some mythical crates? And eventually, we found a buyer. So now we're at almost 94 million gold. I believe that's enough to fund 3 of the 4 power scrolls for this character. Let's get out there. That's right. Hopefully we set ourselves up here. Like, if I can keep selling for mythic crates for friggin' 5 million. Like, maybe I should just keep doing that. If I'm able to get 5 million per crate, it's just really hard to do anything else. Really hard. 267,000. They added more things today. Not a lot of things. They added these plants, orchids. They didn't add the shield. Let's do the beacon. Oh, this is a mage. What is it from the other side? Is it a mage on the other side? I don't think it's it might not be a mage on the other side. I actually would prefer to go that route. Yeah, makes sense. I have 95. Did you hear? I have 95 million gold now. I'm just trying to decide if I can get a deal on a power scroll or if I'm gonna. I worked on my blacksmith this evening while I was working on my YouTube video. He's over 100 now, but barely. I have a feeling the grind from 100 to 120 is gonna be a slog. If I'm honest. Points. Oh my gosh, we need to get that 120 scroll and level it. I also don't know how long it'll take to level. Oh, this ridiculous thing is gonna chase me around. It's a good one though. We got potentially 3 high value loot crates here. I kind of have all the resources that I need. New content. All right, you got a deal, man. This will be it today probably. And then this weekend we'll work on the next thing. I'm not saying it's going to be any more interesting. The real thing we need to get done in this game is we need to get our imbuing figured out. Did you see what I did tonight? You weren't here. No, it's because no one was here. Check it out. If you have a text message alerts, you would have caught it. If not, I forgive you and it's no problem. Check this out. Majory. Show caps. This song is played 3 times tonight on random. That's a 120 there for those of you who can't see because the screen's too small. Our major recap is now 120. We've bought our first crazy expensive power scroll. I'm technically still a Grandmaster, I believe. I believe you remain Grandmaster until 120 where you become legendary. I'm taking my time getting on this ship. It would be amazing if this was 3 Agapite ones. One for one. Well, this is Verite and most... Yeah, Agapite and Verite. We didn't get any of the blue one, but that's okay. Oh, we're 2 for 2. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're 2 for 2. I still gotta loot the other one, but... 2 for 2. Going for 3 for 3. I've never gotten 3 for 3 doing this. This is a 3 for 3. That was all 3 chests were top tier. I've never had that happen before. That was in a really, really good boat that we just got. All right, can we go 3 for 3? 3 for 3. Holy crap, that's 2 3 for 3s in the row. I only think that, honestly, that might have happened once before. Is it a 3 for 3 situation? Oh, it's a 3 for 3 situation. Look at us. Look at us. Making the big bucks here. This has been a really good night for these elite high-end chests. So look at that. We finally built up enough so we have 25 cannon rounds, even in our front cannon. I'm really having fun with this project. I don't know if it's going to yield any interesting results throughout the year, but I'm having a really nice time with it. I really like this game. I've always loved UO. So should I ask them if they should like and subscribe?
No.
Make sure you check out all the videos in the series. I've linked above the full playlist so that you can start from the beginning and watch through all the way to the end if you're interested. Thanks for watching.